Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I'm super excited to be back today with another episode of the Dollar Thrift Challenge. This series is the most fun thing in the world for me to film. I really enjoy taking money and multiplying it. I think it's so much fun, and it really does show you that you can start a business with just a single dollar. So if you guys have not been around for the first 9 episodes of this series, you need to go back and watch them first of all. But today is a momentous occasion. I'm sure you could tell by the title of today's video, but we finally hit $1,000. So in our very first episode, we took a single dollar. I went to the bins, I bought a cowboy hat, I resold that cowboy hat, and then I bought other things with the profit. I sold those things, and we've been doing that now for 10 episodes. It's been such a great time, and it has been so much fun, and you guys have been really enjoying this series. So I'm excited that we finally hit that $1,000 number, but we're going to tell you guys how we got there here in a second. So at the end of episode 9, we ended with $824.33 in our challenge bank. Now, at this point, we have like 40 or 50 pieces of clothing that I have bought from all those proceeds from that first single dollar. But we've also sold so many items for an amazing amount. So we're up to that $824.33 of just random money that we have in our account from selling things. But we also have lots of profit left in those pieces that are listed. We have over $1,000 in listing prices in the closet still, and that's just in my regular Poshmark closet. I've been tinkering around with the idea of starting a closet specifically for the Dollar Thrift Challenge. If you guys think I should do that, let me know down below. The very first thing that we sold after last episode is this pair of Aria boots. And this was a big sale for us. This is a pair of boots I picked up at my local buy-sell trade store, and we sold these for $105. So we made $76.55, which brings our challenge bank up to $900.88. So again, we're so close to that $1,000 with just that one sale. And then very quickly after that, we sold the Burton Dry Ride jacket, and we sold that for $65, and we made $52 from that sale, bringing our total challenge bank up to $952.88. And then the same day, we sold the Patagonia Better sweater for $55. Somebody gave me that offer, and because it's part of this challenge, and because we were so close to $1,000, I was like, yes, give me all the deals. I'm here for it. So we sold it for $55, and we made $44. So the $44 got added to our challenge bank to make it $996.88. So we're literally under $4 away from $1,000 with that sale. And then I had this last piece listed at $35. Somebody sent me an offer for $20, and I accepted for the vintage Tweety Bird crewneck sweatshirt that I found in the bins. It did have some flaws. It had a little bit of a stain on it. I disclosed everything, and it still sold for $20. So we made $16, added that into our challenge bank to make it $1,012.88. Woo! So with that last sale, we hit $1,000, which has been our goal to turn $1 into $1,000 on January 31st at 7:42 p.m. I had you guys all take guesses on when you thought we would hit the $1,000 mark in, I think, like episode 7 or 8 maybe of the Dollar Thrift Challenge. And June got it right with January 31st. So I'll be reaching out to them. That is how we took $1 and made it $1,000. We did it in 10 episodes. So a little bit over 10 weeks to turn $1 into $1,000. Now, if you have just a little bit of seed money, you guys could do this too. And that has been the biggest takeaway I personally have had, is that if I can do this, anyone can do this. And I was looking back at what I've sold over the past 10 weeks, and I have seen the biggest things that have sold for me have been things from Anthropologie, things from Patagonia, Lulu's dresses that are new with tags, and Irish chunky knit sweaters. Those things have sold really well for me in the challenge. I've obviously sold some other things as well. I've sold a lot of things in the past couple weeks for this challenge, but those are the things that I saw trended the most in my solds, and every little sale adds up. Now, we've been discussing, I have been kind of deciding and debating what we should do with the challenge moving forward. And from all of the feedback I've gotten from you guys want to see this challenge keep on going. And I do too. I think it's so much fun. So the plan for today is we are going to go shopping. We're going to add more things into our challenge. We're going to keep the challenge going. And right now, what I am thinking, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I think that we see how far we can take that $1 investment in a full year. So whatever day I posted the very first $1 thrift challenge episode, I want to see how much money you can make from just starting with $1 in a single year. And I think that would be super interesting. Let me know down below if you guys like that idea. Also, let me know if you guys have any other challenge ideas for me, because I have been absolutely loving doing this challenge. So that is the plan, and with that in mind, we're gonna go thrifting today. I love thrifting, and also I got a text from my local buy-sell trade store saying that they're having buy two, get one free on all of their clearance, so I feel like I have to go and check it out. So we'll see if we find anything there. Maybe we'll stop by somewhere else too if we don't find anything in the first place, but I'm excited. It should be a good time. So with that being said, the thrift challenge is continuing. Let's go to the store. Okay guys, so right here, I'm looking at this pair of Jack Rogers shoes that were new at the box, and I was actually surprised at how many things I could find there that came with the carrying case or came in the box, like those Coach sunglasses. And then here's a pair of Versace sunglasses. And then I also saw these two pairs of Tory Burch flats. They were quite dusty. They were $40 a pair, and they were actually kind of worn there on the toes, so I ended up leaving those behind. And then I also saw this really cute kitten Coach little wallet for $28. That was adorable. And I also was looking around in this little bin then. There was a couple different little good brands in there, but I just ended up leaving them. This is a pair of Jeffrey Campbell Cromwell boots, and I just sold a pair of these for about $50. I see that this color goes usually around that $50 to $75 mark, but these ones had pretty bad nicks on the actual heel itself. You can see the second one is even worse, so I left those. They weren't on sale. And then something I like about my Uptown Cheapskate is that they have a whole rack that is just free people. So it's like a little round rack, and I look through it every time I go because I personally like free people, and I don't usually sell a ton of free people unless I find it in the bins or for a good price somewhere. But in this case, I always look through because I do find some things for myself there. So a lot of these are kind of older styles by them. This pink little tie-dye sweatshirt actually isn't free people, it's just on that rack. But then they have quite a good selection, honestly, though. So I know that when my sister comes to visit me next time, I'm gonna bring her here because she loves free people too. And they have a really good selection for being a secondhand store. I look at this piece every time I go in, this little black and blue number. I think it's beautiful. And then I skip over all the tank tops because there's definitely not gonna be anything there that I want. And then this pink top, I actually own the same one in gray, and I have to take pictures of that and list it because I have not listed it. And then this is the Free People movement, and they had it marked at 50, but 25% off with yellow. And then here I am. I made it to the dressing room. I'm showing off my all Lululemon outfit. And then these are the things I still have to go through. So I'm showing some no's, and then this is my yes pile on the right. And those boots, I end up leaving them behind, but they are so cool. But then these are some of the pieces that I wanted to show you guys that I didn't end up bringing home, but I thought were worth looking at. This is a New Tags Levi's blouse in a 3X, and I thought this little ditzy little floral print on yellow was so cute. $15.99, 25% off of that, and the 2-for-1 sale. But the comps just were not there. But I just thought if this was me and I was looking for myself and this was my size, I would totally buy that. And then we have the Happy by Nature dress that I have looked at every single time I've gone into this Plato's Closet, or Uptown Cheapskate, I should say, since, I don't know, for a whole month now. I probably looked at this piece. Me deciding if I should get it or not. It is so cute. So we'll see if I get that in the haul. And then this piece I was really sad about because I love selling Polo Ralph Lauren, but there is a stain right there on the front of it, which is really upsetting. But I've got my haul and I am now going to go check out. So I will see you guys when we get home. Okay guys, it is the next day. and I really scored at the Uptown Cheapskate sale. I ended up getting 6 items, and then I showed you guys some things in the dressing room that I was thinking about getting, and I also had a pair of boots in the dressing room that I was obsessed with, but it turned out they weren't actually on sale. And so I went back today and I bought those boots too. So I have 7 items to show you guys, and they should do really well on the resale market. So let me put these down. I'm gonna go grab those boots, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I got. If you guys enjoy me going and thrifting at the Uptown Cheapskate at a buy sell trade store, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be back in a second. So I ended up spending what would have been $60 at the Uptown Cheapskate, but I did have $50 of in-store credit. So I only ended up spending $9 yesterday, and I spent like $60 today on one pair of boots. So our challenge bank is gonna take a little bit of a hit, but that is okay. A lot of people have asked me questions about how I break down my cost of goods when I do things like this. When I use in-store credit, like how did I get that in-store credit? How do I factor in cost of goods for those things that I'm taking to a buy-sell trade store? And this is what I do. When I go thrifting at the bins, I normally get a whole bunch of clothing, and then I take away the things that I'm gonna take straight to Pluto's closet or something like that, and I don't factor those into my cost of goods for the things that I buy at the Goodwill outlet. So if I spend like $100 at the Goodwill outlet, and then I have 120 items that I'm gonna sell myself, and then 10 items that I'm taking straight to buy sell trade, I don't count those 10 items in, so I just take that 120 items and divide it by the $100. So those pieces that I'm gonna sell myself are carrying a bigger load than they would be if I counted in the things that I'm taking straight to a buy sell trade store. But then I don't have to worry about factoring in cost of goods for those items. So it makes it a little bit easier when I get to the point where I'm using those things for buy sell trade credit. So it's already been counted into how much I'm spending for things that I get in the bins. And that's why I don't normally take it away from my challenge bank. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So the very first thing that I picked up at the buy sell trade was this Lily Pulitzer dress. Now, I do not often find Lily Pulitzer near me, and I hardly ever find it in any size other than like extra small or extra small. So when I found this beautiful dress in a size extra large, I was very happy. And the crazy thing is too, this was 50% off. So this was supposed to be $20 from the Uptown Cheapskate. I got it for 10, and then I did the buy 2 get 1 free. I had quite a few items that I was debating between, and I decided to pick this one up. I just think it's very beautiful. I love the coloring. We have that gold shimmer kind of throughout. It looks almost like a fish scale. So this is a nice little tunic dress, and I was doing some comps. It looks like this is one of their newer tags, so that is very promising. I would say that the comps looked right around things like this were selling for about $75. I need to find a stock photo of this, but this is in excellent condition. It's a really good size, so I'm hoping to get at least around that $75 mark. I'll definitely do some more looking up, and I'll put comps up on the screen for you, but I'm hopeful that that will do well. I think it should, because it's a really good size too, and it's harder to find those higher sizes. While we're on the topic of Lily Pulitzer, I might as well show you, I found 2 Lily Pulitzer items, which I mean, I think I've maybe picked up one piece in my entire life from Lily Pulitzer. This one is a little bit of an older style, I would say. It's more of a cotton dress. That one definitely had a double layer, kind of more like chiffon-y feel. This one is just a straight up cotton dress, but the comps for this looked to be at least that 50 to 75 range as well, which was kind of crazy. I found the exact picture of this. I'll pop it up on the screen here for you, but I thought this was a nice little moment too. This one's Lily Pulitzer tag is actually on the fabric, and as I was saying before, size extra small. But it's like a 3/4 length sleeve, well, maybe it's not fitted on an extra small, but it's a little bit of a shorter dress. It has some nice pleating there on the front as well as on the back. So I thought that was a cute little piece. And this one was $16.99, but I got it for 50% off. And because of the buy 2 get 1 free, I'm pretty sure this is one of my free items. So this would have been, yeah, probably like $8.50. So this is probably one of the free items. So I got both of those little Lily Pulitzer dresses, and I'm hopeful that they'll do well. But seeing as it's one of my first times trying to sell them, I don't know. So let me know down below. Have you guys had luck selling Lily Pulitzer? I'm really hoping you have. So this time I ended up getting a lot of dresses, which is kind of funny because the last time I went to Uptown Cheapskate, you probably saw that video, I was like kind of, you know, throwing some shade at their dress section because they were like all just like sleeveless dresses. But then this time I found so many dresses. So I guess that just goes to show you have to go back quite often to make sure you see everything. But this next piece, I love Patagonia. I pick it up all the time. This one is gorgeous. Look at this. It's not a T-snap pullover. I don't know what this particular style name is. It's actually like fleecy Sherpa, and it has the kind of T-snap pullover style, but it's a quarter zip. So if you guys know, is this like one of their Los Gatos? Maybe it's a men's piece. Anyways, but this is from Patagonia. It's in a size large, and I love this like dark navy blue and red coloring. One of my scraps of paper from cutting out a shipping label was attached to my foot. Classic. But this is what the piece looks like full length. I am very tempted to keep this and have Jeremy wear it. But I mean, I feel like I have to sell it since it's part of the Dollar Thrift Challenge. This was supposed to be $42.99, but it had a red sticker, so it was half off at what, $22 about? $21.50. So I thought this was so nice. And I don't know if I would pay 20 bucks for this, honestly, to resell at least. I think that that's a little bit pushing it, but usually for these sorts of pieces, I can sell right around that $60 mark. I mean, at least making 20 to 30 bucks, but I don't know if it would be quite worth it at 20 bucks normally. I bought it because I had that store credit, and I knew I had some money that was gonna supplement the cost. So maybe I'll have Jeremy try this on, and then we might no, I should just sell it. We'll see if he loves it though. We'll see if he loves it. So this next piece is one that I kind of maybe regret getting a little bit. I got up to the counter and I had 6 items. It was buy 2, get 1 free. And then it turned out that the boots that I had grabbed actually were not on sale. So then there was like so much pressure. It was a big line behind me. She was checking out all my items and I had to go find something really quick that I could just get for free, you know? And I had already whittled down the entire store, I felt like. So I was literally rushing around trying to find one thing that had a sticker on it that I actually thought would do well. And I don't know if I picked the best. I picked this. To be fair, I was under pressure, but also all sale items are non-returnable. So I don't know if I picked right. If not, maybe I'll just use it. But it's this really pretty little leather coach wristlet. The only thing is it has a lot of little nicks on it. And I personally love that. I love a worn leather look. But Jeremy saw this and he's like, Becca, who's gonna buy that? And I was like, I don't know. Not my best call, but you guys, I was under pressure. But it's really nice. It does have the little zipper attached. I took the tags off because I went back to Uptown Cheapskate today and I took my card and my license with me in that. So maybe I should definitely take those out right now so that I don't accidentally, you know, send those to somebody. That's what it looks like. I thought it was really cute. I love the little Coach logo attachment right there. I think it's cute. But I don't know how much the resale value is, so this might be something I end up keeping. I don't know. Next up is a piece I have literally, oh my gosh. Sensor, and I literally was just at Uptown Cheapskate again. Okay, this is a piece I have almost bought at least 5 times. I go in every single time, I look at this dress. I think I even talked about it in my last video with a voiceover. This is from the brand Happy by Nature. It's in a size extra, extra small, which is the reason why I've passed on it. But tell me that this is not the cutest little puff sleeve, really cute moment. Like, look at the skirt. It's a little bit of a shorter piece. It has a cute little kind of corseting detail going on here. It's gorgeous. It feels so nice. I honestly think it's really, really nice. And then it still has the tags attached. So this was originally $128. Kate Hudson. It's a Kate Hudson brand. And this is the first time that I was like, okay, at buy 2, get 1 free, it's worth it. So it was originally like $15. Yellow tags were 25% off. So it was right around $12. So I thought that it was worth it for that much. And I decided to get it this time since it was buy 2, get 1 free. I spent $9 in total for everything, plus the boots. So I need to take it back though and get the sensor removed. That's so frustrating. And since the last time I checked comps on that dress, the comps have actually gone up, which is great. So I think for that piece, especially heading into spring, I'm gonna hope to get like $75 for it. That's what I'm gonna probably list around. Since it is new with tags and was $128, I still feel like it should do pretty well. So that's what I'm hoping for. And then the next piece is something I am really excited about. I love Anthropologie. It's just like one of those brands I enjoy selling. I know not everyone does. This piece I thought was just so super cute. I had to pick it up. It is this little eyelet romper, and I just think it's so sweet. Look at this. It is so pretty. It's got so much amazing detail, and it is new with tags. This is from the Anthropology brand at Trois, and that is what the brand looks like. I've never found this brand personally, so I was excited to find it. And it's in a size 2, and then it was originally $128. And we still have the buttons there too. So it has a little keyhole neckline back here, a zipper getting into it, and I just thought, this is so pretty. This would be really, really good if you were a bride-to-be doing a little bridal shoot. I think that would be really cute. A graduation party. It has a lot of uses, and we're heading into the right season for it. So this was supposed to be $36, which I thought was a little crazy. But it was half off. So again, I probably paid, this would be like $18, which is a lot, but I knew I had that store credit, which is the only reason I went for this one too. I got some more expensive items this time, I feel like, and I didn't even realize I did. I'm hoping for around $75 again. I was looking at comps, and this piece has sold quite a few times lately for about $50, but those were not new with tags. So I'm hoping that the new with tags will add at least 25 bucks to it. For being 128 new with tags, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. And then we have the last piece, the piece I literally went back to today. I was thinking about it all last night. I think I had a dream about them. I kept on looking up the stock photos of them because I was like, wow, they're so cute. I regretted not buying them. This is it, the piece de resistance. These boots, look how cool they are. I am actually obsessed with these. These are a Jeffrey Campbell for Free People style boot, and I just think that they're so cool. And these are actually called the Preston boots. I just think that they're so on trend right now. They have the chunky soles, and they have that heel, but it's chunky enough that it's not gonna make your leg turn, you know? I think these are so cool. They have a zipper on the inside to get into them, and I am loving them. They are in my size, which is so dangerous. But I went back today. I bought these after doing even more research. These were $54.99. Our challenge bank took a big hit with this purchase, guys. But so my total came to $58.29. The challenge bank, you know, it went down a smidge today, but that's okay. We're now on a year-long goal to see what the big end profit can be from starting a business with $1. So I think it's worth it because doing the comps on these, a lot of these have sold for $215. They originally cost $250. So a resale value of $215 is amazing. And I spent $60, but from a $215 sale, we make $172 off of Poshmark. Taking away my cost of goods, I still would stand to make $100 from these. And if they sell quickly, that would be wonderful. The thing is, these are my size and I need to wear them. That's how I'm feeling right now, you know? So I really want to wear these, at least for an Instagram picture or something like that. But I just thought these were so freaking adorable, and they're in amazing shape. So these were a good pickup. If you saw these out in the wild, guys, would you pick these up? Even with that elevated price point, it's still a good deal, but man, it hurt me a little bit just because I'm used to kind of using the bins prices, which is like $1. So this is a risk for me. It's definitely different for me. So what do you guys think of my haul today for the Dollar Thrift Challenge? Are you guys as excited as I am to be continuing this all throughout the year? If you are, let me know. Show this series some love so I know that you guys are as excited as I am. If you guys aren't excited, then I won't film these videos, you know? Like, I can always do a different type of video. So if you do like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really does help out the YouTube algorithm to show my video to more people. So I am so grateful for you guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.